Round 2 between the Bowie State Bulldogs and the Fayetteville State Broncos. The teams came in with two completely different objectives. The Bulldogs were looking to go back-to-back, and the Broncos were looking for the charm in their third straight appearance. BSU won the toss but deferred to the Broncos, and the Bulldogs came out the gate showing exactly what type of day it was going to be. Big defense. The Broncos' first drive was taken over by a BSU scoop-and-score fumble recovery to take an early 7-0 lead. The Bulldogs didn't let FSU breathe much on this following drive either. BSU offense took the field and cashed in on the momentum. Senior running back Adam Gillis rushed 16 yards to the end zone to take a 14-0 lead with 8:49 left in the first quarter. After an exchange of punts, the Bulldogs were back on offense and driving to close out the first quarter. A bobble snap forced a 20-yard field goal attempt for BSU, but it was wide to the left to keep it at 14-0 with 12:49 left before the half. The Broncos executed a nice 15-play drive to take up over 7 minutes and got into the red zone, but a third down sack forced a field goal attempt, which would go on to be denied by BSU's Tevin Singleton to keep the Broncos scoreless. With the third quarter underway, it's getting colder by the second with the disappearing sun, so it was time for the crowd to get up and get active. It's a 2-score game and there was a lot of football left to play. BSU got a promising drive going after exchanging punts twice with 6:26 left in the third quarter, but a lost fumble gave FSU the ball and some momentum. The Broncos found the end zone 7 plays later to cut the trail to 7 points. It's the final countdown, fourth quarter. Just under 9 minutes left now, and it's still a 1-score game. No pressure though. BSU's Johnson drove the Bulldogs down the field with the help of a 36-yarder to receiver Montez Clay to get into FSU territory. Wilkins moved the chain closer to set up senior kicker Gene Carson for a 29-yard field goal to push the Bulldogs' lead to 17-7. Just over 6 minutes left, the Broncos need a touchdown to stay alive. What they got was the complete opposite. BSU senior defensive back Wantez McCray grabbed the game-deciding interception and ran off almost into the end zone. A penalty brought some yards back, but still placed the Bulldogs in FSU territory and set them up to take the 23-7 lead and eventual victory.
Hey man, this history right here. This history, I swear to God, this history. Hard work, sweat, dedication, and brotherhood. Don't forget that brotherhood part, man. I'm telling you, we locked in early. We locked in last season. We locked in back in January when we was having winter workouts. Those my brothers right there, man. I'd die for all of them. Get down, get down.
BSU's Johnson finished with 90 passing yards and led all rushers with 127 yards and a touchdown. Sophomore defensive lineman Joshua Pryor was awarded BSU's Player of the Game and led the defensive performance with 10 total tackles and 3 sacks for 21 yards. The 11th-ranked Bulldogs will be right back in action for their third consecutive NCAA D2 playoff appearance. BSU will host Carson Newman University on Saturday, November 23rd at a time to be announced. With HBCU Game Day, I'm Delon Sellers.
In 19